Aí hoje é uma hora pra escutar. The number one they told you about the food. Official person. CIA has created a dream state, chemically, physically, emotionally induced deep state. Program to experiment inside the how you can use TV, movies, sports, entertainment. It's all been done since way back in the day. This information ain't nothing but play. This is a triangle. People talk about the hidden hand. Secrets of man, no one knows. Secrets they hold. Old man, keys to the soul, young and low. The rest don't know. They call it Illuminati. They want your mind, soul, and body. It's symbolism. Ancient wisdom, archetypal controllers, esoteric psychology, take it from the scroll. Nobody knows, let the truth be told. You ain't awakened, but I'm here to let y'all know. It was a fake awakening, the sleep state, tune into a dream state. Mind fake, created by guys that see. Programming your thoughts, GMOE, brain state. Awaken for real and enlighten yourself. Don't let them soul change. Don't get caught in a deep dream state. Wake up your mind, make the see how it makes. They want your mind, they done this a long time. You need to come to the conclusion, it's all an illusion. Total mind, confusion, soul trap, brain contusion. Hollywood, one of the biggest mind influence machines on earth. Trapping you from the beginning, from the womb to the birth. Get your words, this is the triangle, people talk about it. When you know and understand that the truth comes out from Manny P. Hall to Timothy Leary. All the camp, dark rooms, synagogues, tunnels to command you. People came to dark eyes staring at you. Satanic ritual, spiritual visions, demonic entities, energies, individuals, snatching your soul, the sequels and sigils. It's the same knowledge, hidden powers, they know the symbols, they watch you through cosmic principles, archetypes and propaganda, look at the screens, they track it. What if I told you your awakening was created, manipulated, manufactured? I ain't mad at you, it was a fake awakening, a sleep state, tune into a dream state, mind fake, created by God as a seed, programming your thoughts, GMOE, brains break, awaken for real and enlightenment, don't let them slow. Don't get caught in the deep dreams. Wake up your mind, let the CIA. Yeah. Break the matrix first. Let's go. CIA, creative house. Yeah.
Millions of dollars would be spent on LSD research at universities throughout the country, and word would begin to spread on campus about this so-called mind-blowing drug. And suddenly, there was the counterculture of the 60s.
I give the CIA a total credit for sponsoring and initiating the entire consciousness movement, counterculture events of the 1960s.
Dr. Timothy Leary, the 1960s Johnny Appleseed of LSD.
The CIA funded and supported and encouraged hundreds of young psychiatrists to experiment with this drug. The fallout from that was that the young psychologists began taking it themselves, discovering that it was an intelligence-enhancing, consciousness-raising experience.
I know that some of the studies in which the CIA had supported used as subjects people who later became strong proselytizers of LSD. So, in that sense, yes, I think that did sustain the perpetuation of the use of the drug. And it's rather ironic, isn't it?
The counter case that I would make in relationship to that is to remember that the people who were doing the research were people who would be doing the research regardless of who was the sponsor. I don't think anybody working in that time in the remotest ever thought that it would go off into the kind of thing that did.
Chapter 2. It was a fake awakening, a sleep state, tuned into a dream state, mind deep fake, created by guys at CK. Programming your thoughts, GMOE, brains bake. Awaken for real and enlighten yourself. Don't let them soul take. Don't get caught in the deep dream state. Wake up your mind that the CIA makes. As we go deep in this rabbit hole, there's some things you need to understand and deeply have to know. This is old. It's used with the combination of psychedelics, GMO food, synthetic medicines, and mass media mind control that they control you and mold you into creatures that you don't even know. Lose your soul. Lose control. The rectors of the show or the spirit of the human beings that they control. NPCs, that energy manipulation. This creates mental imprisonment. The soul confinement across the nations. The CIA has a job and it's to control human behavior and intelligence, unthoughtfulness, and forgetfulness. It's an agency that gets paid for you to see total confusion. Keep living in an illusion. Burn your constitution. Central nervous system, brain fogging and dementia. A whole generation manufactured distractions equals no revolution. No shooting, this was his purpose. At least not nervous. They know they made you worthless. Mind brain waves below the surface. Delta waves channel through inner workers. From alpha waves to the beta waves. They twisted your minds, dead in a maze, stuck in phase. They got you played. Yeah. It was a fake awakening. A sleep state. Turned into a dream state. Mind deep fake. Created by guys at CA. Programming your thoughts, you know we brains, babe. Awaken for real and enlighten yourself. Don't let them soul take. Don't get caught in a deep dream state. Wake up your mind at the CIA makes. Music, movies, TV, and social media, they create an emotionally charged reactions. This makes it easy to steer socially and politically charged actions. All distractions the government knows and understands. Rebellions will be in a critical pattern before they map this. Political movements created by critical solutions. Easily moving, easy to provoke. They know they will never provoke. I look at political movements as a complete joke. Understanding at the top, they already choke. Infiltrated and manipulated. CIA ops already contemplated. You need to wake up and understand that the hidden hand of a man hides like footprints in the sand. It gets washed away, but then molded again with the other hands. The spiritual awakening is fake. The CIA induced spiritual healing, the mind liberated feeling. Flat earth, round earth, dome ceiling. It's all fake and propagated. Manipulated. Truth. Movement. Heavy manipulated. It was a fake awakening. The sleep state. Turn into a dream state. Mind deep fake. Created by guys at CK. Programming your thoughts so you know we brains fake. Awaken for real and enlighten yourself. Don't let them soul take. Don't get caught in a deep dream state. Wake up your mind at the CIA. Like the Matrix has been through it all. Through crystals, meditation, crystals, all the predictions. Numerology, astrology, ancient traditions. All these things were used and abused. Mainly Pete Hall taught us what God is used. Bringing these teachings to the Western modern world. It opened up a door of darkness, some pearl. Mental telepathy. I hope y'all understand why I'm getting you see. Most people are still plugged into the Matrix. Believing and dreaming. Thinking they're awake to some new and finding meanings. Esoteric teachers. Spiritual healing and spiritual feeling. Yeah. You need to understand that many of these practices will open you up. Fake love, cause the hidden hand wants to place inside you no love. Demonic dimensions, astral projections, yoga and mind, mental perceptions. Open your spirit up for demonic projections. Open tensions if you wear eyes to see. You would understand, these are negative dark entities. You need to pray, spread light, get them gone. That's all I got for this deep song. Understand the enlightenment. Yeah, right, the matrix is on. Detached from these attachments, they were all created by the CIA factions.
Damn, those are sick. I genuinely really like
dream state, mind deep fake, created by guys at CK. Programming your thoughts, you know we brains fake. Awaken for real and enlighten yourself. Don't let them.
Part of the reason why I titled this stream,
wake up your mind at the CIA.
Indian Squirrel Code.
Much love, everybody.
You know, the big old, like the big giant Indian squirrel. Not as like any kind of mockery towards this, but you know, like for the quacks. But you know, the quacks are scared of the squirrels. Yeah, no, those are dope. Those are fucking slappers.
So that was, and one of my favorite joints.
I might run it back to this one song that he played.
That was
in the stream. I feel like it's super duper late where he's streaming from.
I put a lot in there. I was ripping it, and I did it to where it's just a hard delivery. So yeah, that was a fun one to make. So
yeah, those are all super fire.
All right, we could. I got time for another one.
Yeah, I told him to keep playing them.
Time for another one. Thank you.
I literally just got out of work hella late, or kind of late, and then I wanted to go live still, but yeah, right, was streaming doing
It's actually pretty tough.
Doing a live album listening.
It's called
party
International
of all these
Mystery.
songs that he made.
I did this one. I didn't even promote this song yet because I was going to share it.
So I'm just literally listening to his stream, basically.
With this Indian guy. He said that, he said, if you put that up and share it, he said a lot of people like that song. You know, same thing with the
these
Chinese
songs
guy.
are super duper.
I did it in Chinese, Arabic, Indian, Spanish, and English. It's a tough song, but the message is a universal message. It's tough, man. I didn't promote it yet. I want to do a video first and then promote it, and I'm gonna give it to the Indian guy so he can put it all out of his. You know, they got different networks, and I know that I get it to the, to my wife, and she'll share it amongst the Chinese and her people and
dude, I
Taiwan
gotta keep
that.
making more
It'll
dope,
get a lot of traction.
On my end, I gotta
Especially
keep making more dope,
research
article songs.
So I'm gonna play the International Mystery. The song called International Mystery. It's about
use them for little.
The one I did was about their country and the history of the same people that's
you guys
doing
can
the
use
same
it
stuff
collaboratively
right now. Use
it as little
in the news.
Get little clips of them.
The hidden hand, what they've done to each and every one of these people. That's how I put in their song, translated it. I know I sent it to Angel, and her pop, she knows Arabic, and her pops, she understood it. So.
Oh, that's crazy. So he made his songs into all different languages.
The Chinese part is on point too. So.
Or he made a song.
And I already know the Spanish song part. But yeah, I'm gonna play this International Mystery. This is a nice little song.
That's sick. That's hella sick. Oh shit, this is the song he's talking about.
Using love everybody's, right? The matrix stepping in. Intercontinental, subconscious, mental, let the true world order begin. Wake up your mind, flip the prism upside down. Geometry and a vision. Physical energy, but trapped inside a system full of mental incisions. Prison walls built tall, stretch beyond the U.S. and fall on nations. Release these bars, break chains, break stations, break limitations. Global government, same problems, same pain, same manipulations. COVID, global lockdowns, orchestrated simulation. They show power, they show reach. Didn't even need to preach. Fear in the air, minds out of reach. Glass on faces, 6 feet speech. People divided by rules and roles. Who's gonna find why truth unfolds? Born in America, but feeling foreign in my soul. Everybody sleepwalking, I'm the only one patrolling the whole. Low vibrational drones, praising thrones. CIA mind control, and even the bones. Snakes with them in the cold. No.
I'm down to collaborate. I've been making research articles into songs. Maybe if certain clips.
Somos distintos, siglos colonizados en el libro. España cambió nuestro nombre, sangre, idioma y el destino lo inventó, dominio divino, mezclando raíz con camino profundo en la tierra marcado en el vino. Violación, saqueo, dime si lo sientes en el pecho. Suramérica y España, nombres iguales, espejo a espejo. Nadie piensa en historia borrada, oscura, sin reflejo. Como un murciélago ciego, bajo techo, aztecas y mayas cayendo en 1521. Cortés trajo guerra entre medallas. Millones muertos sin uno a uno, esclavitud sin rumbo, trabajo forzado, mundo profundo, aquel que tanto también sufriendo tormento, vida y viento, sigue respirando, polvo del viento, en el tiempo, piel de tierra, espíritu lento, firme como cimiento. Barras internacional, rompiendo lo emocional, ángulo invertido, visión dimensional, cicatrices mentales dentro del penal, Estados Unidos, hasta el mundo entero global. 现在说中国不是被分割的中国，是被宣传操控，被谎言整肃的结果。惊害怕真相降落，世界结构要崩落。美国的谜我们也曾经过一过，发动鸦片战历是最黑的阴暗，用毒品打开光，最后掉在海岸，制服装在小间这个制度。
Dude, this is I like this. This is what we're trying to really do. This is what I thought we were trying to do the whole time. Before the fake awakening, synthetic awakening. Yeah, if your research and your like intelligence is so good, you should make it into a song and translate it into all the languages and put it all in the song. That's a hella good idea. Dude, you could have a whole series of songs that are like this. That's actually sick as fuck. If your ideas are that good, what if we could, you guys, it could be done that, like, more like this.
धरती की मिट्टी से जमी बयाने की परंपरा अध्यात्मिक बुनियादी ऊपर से सनी से यही पूरी भूल की शिक्षा सारी
I know some of you guys like this. You like it. You like when it goes into the Indian. My homie, he's fucking got this big ass stick, but he's got like this snake that he found that's like wrapped around the stick. He's like rocking the snake on the stick. This cat, it's hilarious. The snake is just super chilling on the stick, though. It's wrapped perfectly on the stick. It's weird, like the snake went to sleep.
Peace and love, everybody. Let's start the weekend. Leon Vestigata. Todos se cantan in the dance king.
This is like a really good blueprint for what we could all really do if we collaborate. I believe in collaborative research and art, and this is a really good example of what could be done, you know, with the research, with the knowledge. If people weren't so, I don't know, superficial, subficial.
Right, that was International Mystery. That was a fun song to make. I tell you, it was really good. And the beat that I made, it has, if you listen to it closely, it has every single culture piece in it.
You guys really don't
understand. American culture, Spanish culture, Arabic culture, Chinese culture, Indian culture, all of it in the beat, which is, well, that was fun. That was fun to make. There was actually
I should make a song about the Ebola virus and just take the
and it was hard. They were both equally good, but it was hard to pick which one
and turn it into a song.
After a lot, I did
that shit
multiple,
probably would be fire,
and they all be just like crazy, and then I got to choose the best one.
That shit would probably be fire
that I like, you know, to make the cut. So that was fun. That was fun to make that. I think I got time for one more. I think I'm gonna do the Trump one. This one's more Trump like you know, I put everything.
Yeah, no, those songs that he did are super good. They all make the cut. Those are all legit.
This is like it's an outro, but it's got COVID. It's got.
Looks like he posted them all on Linktree.
You know, Fauci in it. It's got
Dude, yeah, right. The Matrix. I don't know if you'll listen to my stream later.
This don't got that. That's the other song.
You should take Truth Virus lyrics and make it into a song.
I'm thinking of the other outro.
Maybe I'll do it. And take
this
Truth
one
Virus.
Has just Trump's.
Make some like straight up Truth Virus lyrics. That shit.
You'll know what I'm talking about. See, let me play the Trump outro.
The Trump outro. That's hilarious. Oh shit.
I used
They're trying to glitch out my
I
car.
used this beat. I wanted like a kind of like a flow, like a
What's
like
good,
a kind of
one
like
viewer? What's good,
fun
3
flow.
viewers? Yo, can you guys
Not a
tell me
funny
if
flow, but
my
like
chat
a
works?
fun,
Does my stream
kind of
work?
like sarcastic
Does my
flow.
stream even work? Can you guys hear this? Is it
You
too
know,
loud? Do I gotta turn
I
it
dumped this to
down?
some of the
Or
Trump groups. They didn't like it too
do you
much.
guys know
First they
anything
liked
of
it,
what are you
but
guys? Is there anybody
it was like,
awake?
you know, they thought
Is
it
there
was
anybody
a
out
nod to
there?
Trump,
Out
and
there?
then they realized that they were all
We're
pissed off
live. We're back.
being
Welcome back,
from
True Seekers.
the group.
This is Gematriaholics Anonymous. We're talking about Quantum Indian Squirrel Code today, boys and girls. Has anybody ever heard of Gematria before? Quack! No, what's good, you guys? Unbelievable. Dude, my boy has a snake. Dude, I wanted to introduce you guys to him on the stream, but he's like walking around. He has like a snake on a stick. The homie has a snake on a stick, like literally.
You wear contracts. Trump is here. Power moves. Slide in. Snake tongue hidden in a political costume. Yeah, sell cannons got pricey. That guy heavy, crowns move icy. Crowns to credit, goes to notes. Empires find their way power, loads and quotes. The dynasty moves. Without us, there is no you. They need murder, slavery, and enemies to rule. How the wars get funded. Chemicals flow with the blood's been running. Rockefeller oil in the engine of the state. Smirk, fueling growth while they redraw fate. 3D more than stitch mark. When the rails collapse, held the system up. When the panic snap, Miller family tax code, stealing aluminum. Treasury death smell like money and ruin. Vanderbilt tracks cut land like scars. Ford put the world on 4-wheel bars. Factories hung while the people sleep. Ownership deep, shrug, promises cheap. Goldman door spin, government seats, same suits talk, policy then hit the street. Lazarus whispering deals, the states on the brink. The structure of future is faster than you think. Heavily invested in modern day. Nothing has changed since the rules they made. College family pipelines breathe through the map. Energy talk while the climate cracks. Institutions last longer than names. Faces rotate, the system stay the same. Trump hit the scene like a glitch in the cold. Brand over doctrine, spectacle mode, real estate. Debt, loud megaphone, play the market. In the microphone, joker energy. Chaos by design, pull back the curtain and open the minds with his name. You are the man. Missed the frame while the machine kept playing the same game. Mr. Did it then. If it run it clean, same old power dressed up in the new magazine. If you want to fight it, learn the terrain you're in. Study the structure deep, not the face you see. Now into Trump, the snake in disguise. Patriot talk while the market reads his eyes. Soul strength like a logo, not a nation to rise. Turn governance to leverage, interest and ties. Big tech feast while the watchdog sleeps. They are roam free in the arms of the elite. Play the turn gold as sovereignty leaks. When profit outweighs what the flag still means. Private detention contracts get fed. Immigration used as the new lines of credit sleep spread. Bodies as numbers, numbers is bread. OCGFC pipelines quietly spread. Justice get priced low, compassion left there. He say America first, but money don't stay. It's not left, it's not right. No blue, no red, but you have to realize the truth instead. Same bird, same administration, same game and justification. In the end, it's rules and segregation. You know there is no powers of separation.
Damn, I got
You believe in political indoctrination, voting booths, elections, and its political campaigns. Nothing but smoke in the air, hidden by the same names. Yeah, you argue the man, red or blue shirt. While global finance reset the flow, blame the liberals, blame the right, blame the left, or conservatives. It don't matter as long as you're divided. They know no one can fight. Meanwhile, human capital drift wherever returns obey. Shake hands overseas as the dollar feels swayed. Multipolar pressure bending old U.S. play. Freaks get loud, ships, empires don't fall. They hemorrhage control. This ain't betrayal, signed in ink. It's alignment by interest. Faster than you think. When power gets sold, there's a personal link. The nation pays later. System sleep. Trump is here by design to make us weak. And in the end, the snake will come out and speak. This is what decline looks like. For concessions. But outsourcing the future. Watch the deals, not the speeches. The United States is over.
The rabbit hole is deeper than we have time to speak. Have to speak.
Yeah, like the Matrix.
No shit. That's all it really is. Shout out to Exorcism AI Golem 96. I know who that is. That's the old homie. He's a mod over here on the channel.
For heaven's sake, take me in, oh tender woman. Side that vicious snake. I saved you, cried the woman, and you've bit me. Heavens, why? You know your bite is poisonous, and now I'm going to die. Oh, shut up, silly woman, said the reptile with a grin. You knew damn well I was a snake before you
let me in. Quack! Hell yeah. And with like a quack, also quack! You know what I mean? We should make an AI video with the quack saying that shit. The same shit that Trump says, but it's just the quack's voice. You know what I mean?
I'm talking about release the list, right? The Epstein list, release the files, and so on. Why? Why? You already know a huge number of people who were associated with Epstein. Clinton, Dershowitz, Chomsky, Steve Bannon, Donald Trump, Peter Thiel. So what? What have you done about it? Nothing. What have you done? So why would any more names make a difference if you got more names? What's the difference? It's just more people that you won't do anything about, more crimes that you won't do anything about. You know, you just keep asking for the files, actually, as a way to justify or to rationalize you not doing anything. You know, like if only we had the files, we'd take action. Too bad we won't release the files, otherwise we would go completely ballistic. No one believes you. You're not fooling anyone. It's like those old cartoons, right, where they draw a line on the floor and tell their enemy, if you cross this line, you'll be sorry. And it keeps getting crossed. He just steps right over it, and then you just keep drawing a new line. This is you. This is the American people right now. I mean, look at all of the hideous things that have come out in the last several months or the last couple of years about the elite. During the Diddy trial, for example, all the testimonies, all the trafficked women, and then what? All the testimonies around Epstein, and then what? Now you have this Sasha, what's his name? Sasha Ryan, talking about all the terrible things that supposed to happen to him. Nothing happened. ICE raids, nothing happened. ICE murders, nothing happened. You got lynchings, nothing happened. ICE murdering people literally in the street, nothing happened. Why on earth would they be afraid to release the Epstein files when you have given them every possible assurance that you will reliably?
Oh shit! Damn. Oh, they glitched out a stream. Shit. I hope they don't glitch out my stream for that audio. That shit's fire. Damn, did we glitch out? Hold on, damn. Did it glitch out? Oh no! It says stream suspended for policy violations? Really? Damn, I was trying to reach
The unseen.
Hold on,
A man or a woman.
Damn, the string glitched out. Really? Really? The string glitched out? Really? Dude, look, they give dude, this is what it looks, dude, unfucking believable. Damn, that's hella fucking whack. What in the fuck? Jesus Christ. He said, yeah, LOL. I'm live. Was sharing. ... shaking my head. Unbelievable. Damn, I was like sharing a stream too.
Watching,
and
then
this is like earlier, I went back
Or a line before that a nigga like C4. Who knows what's in store? And the bad would off you with a dirty sword. Sip some more, blood sport, red wine. Elevate your mind divine. These people are wicked, dirty swine.
They literally cut all his channels, is what he's saying. God damn. What the hell?
Between the lines, the truth they hide.
Dude, that means they glitched out all of his other streams? Really? Really?
Don't you understand? No, they're not building the wall. The corporation will fall. The troops to tall. No peace to all. Humanity devolved. Problem solved. They have plan attacks. Without a doubt, that's a fact. Moves like a pack. They move like that. Game
yeah, they don't like that shit. Jesus Christ. Really?
And then the recoup is made.
Yeah, it looks like they glitched them. Let me see.
It's time to think about your plans. Prepare and make do with what's happening and what's to come. We almost look at the writing on the wall. Don't never live in fear. Just prepare yourself for what's coming.
It ended. That's
much love,
crazy.
Everyone.
You know, okay.
Wait, where's...
I've been
there is a really good song. That one's good.
The hell I kind of take my
this one is really good. Yeah, that's crazy. They glitched out the stream. Yeah, they glitched it out. Jesus Christ. Unfucking believable. Anyways, salute to them for that stream. Let me check on my channel. Is my stream even work? Is my stream live? My stream is about a psychological CIA squirrel from fucking India. So, I mean, that should be outside of the parameter. Look, so, right, it looks like we're live. I mean, that should be outside of the parameter. So, it looks like we're live. I mean, that should be outside of the parameter. Talking about giant. I mean, that should be outside of the parameter. Christ, unbelievable. Quantum Indian squirrel code. Dude, those squirrels should watch out. You know, those are fucking unbelievable. You know what you guys should be really worried about is biological weapons, I think. Just kidding. But I do have a song. Jesus Christ. Where is this one I did? I want to keep rocking out. And I got a mob back. So I'll probably just kick it with you guys on here, whoever's here. Who fucking knows who's here? It's probably the Quack. I made this song about the dark evil bioweapons or whatever.
In order to support research focused on newly emerging pathogens, the Division of Microbiology and Infectious Diseases of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases.
The U.S. National Institutes of Health is supporting a variety of resources for researchers, including the Genomic Sequencing Centers for Infectious Diseases.
Structural genomic centers for infectious diseases. System biology for infectious diseases leads to convey resources, repository programs, increased public availability of genome sequence data, 3D protein structures, system biology models, isolated organisms, the bioinformatics resource centers for infectious diseases were created to serve and reach being generated by these DMI-sponsored resources and by other primary investigators working on infectious diseases caused by
to provide a one-stop shop for data and analytical tools to support data mining and analysis workflows for both basic and empiric research. The virus pathogen resources are US 990 funded, freely available online via informatics resource for search, analysis, and visualization of data about 14 different families of human pathogenic viruses, including coronavirus. GPS access. 60 inflected sessions per week. Google Analytics 2 glass and 60 average. And have been cited in more than 25 scientific publications. Publications. Methods in molecular biology. virus database from informatics analysis tools and the virus pathogen resources. Distinguishing a virus from related mosquito covering two viruses. Validation of much of access to telekinetic tools, science gateway,
Chase viral virus pathogen resource. In order to support research focused on newly emerging pathogens, the Division of Microbiology and Infectious Diseases of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases at the U.S. National Institutes of Health is supporting a variety of resources for researchers, including the Genomic Sequencing Centers for Infectious Diseases, Structural Genomic Centers for Infectious Diseases, System Biology for Infectious Diseases, Research and Many Resources, Secondary Programs to increase public availability of gene sequence data, 3D protein structures, system biology models, and organism-based biogenetics, the bioinformatics research, so infectious diseases.
database resources for the integration of research and surveillance data being generated by these DMI-sponsored resources and by other primary investigators working in infectious diseases caused by different groups of human pathogens and their insect vectors. The objective of the Reader-C program is to provide a one-stop shop for data and analytical tools to support data mining and analytics workflows. The full, basic, and applied virus monitoring resources and U.S. immediate funded breeding freedom of online bioinformatics resource research, analysis and visualization of data about 14 different family and human pathogenic viruses. Record the data. And I've been cited in more than 25 scientific publications. Methods in molecular biology. 2019 01 01 1911 4769.
The fact that nobody is commenting proves to me that you guys don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about, which is ridiculous, because you should be able to fucking understand this. If you're awake, if you're a truth seeker, if you're a conspiracy theorist, or whatever the fuck. If you read, if you know how to read. Dude, if you step to me on debating about conspiracies and your fucking stupid conspiracy is anything lesser than what I'm sharing right here, and you don't even know what I'm talking about, then you can't say shit to me about your stupid fake conspiracy theory. Straight the fuck up. If you don't understand my research and what this is, and you're stupid as fuck, then fuck you.
Vesta thinks that sending living organisms to other galaxies on spaceships is definitely science fiction. It's much more realistic, he thinks, to print them on site using digital representations of their genome. He calls this biological teleportation. essentially emailing medicine.
Never decoded fucking biological teleportation. So fuck you.
Developed by Synthetic Genomics, a company founded by Venter, a superstar geneticist and biotechnologist. The tabletop device is called the Digital to Biological Converter, or DBC for short. And without a fancy box, it looks like a bunch of complicated mechanical crap laid out on a table. The device accepts digital representations of DNA over the internet and reconstructs them on the spot, using the chemical building blocks of life: adenine, cytosine, guanine, and thymine. You might recognize their initials from the movie Gattaca. Just like a printer, it needs cassettes. But instead of colors, it's bottles of chemicals. Venter said over the phone, it's packaging complex biology that each of our tiny cells do remarkably well at a much, much smaller scale. Venter, who pioneered genome sequencing in humans, has been at the center of some of the biggest genetics breakthroughs of our time. He has been teasing the advent of the DBC for years and in reviews, and in his 2013 book, Life at the Speed of Light, along the way, Synthetic Genomics developed a precursor to the DBC called the BioOx, which can construct DNA, but not quite from scratch. After the BioOx was used to quickly synthesize an avian flu vaccine in 2013, Venter says that SpaceX's Elon Musk expressed interest in using a futuristic DBC to print terraforming bacteria on Mars. Getting antimicrobials and vaccines to space is going to be important, and not at the slow pace of rocket ships, said Venter. Now the DBC has become more than just a futuristic cure. With a peer-reviewed paper published this month in Nature Biotechnology, the paper describes the system in detail and lays out some of its successes. It can print DNA, RNA, key for decoding DNA instructions, viruses, some kinds of vaccines, and bacteriophages to kill infections. It can also prune disenveloped bacterium developed by Venter last year, which with just 4 3D7 genes is the simplest life ever, according to him. Read more. The simplest living organism ever has 4 3D7 genes and was made in a laboratory. This paper and the attention that Venter hopes it will garner could be the start of a worldwide revolution in medicine. If enough people buy into the idea and the DBC itself, and as right now it has some issues, namely synthesizing DNA with the device is an incredibly wasteful and expensive process, and it isn't totally error-proof. But Venter is optimistic. If you had it hooked up to your desktop computer, we could email you insulin or a vaccine, and the device would produce it for you ready to go. Venter said, when you think about all the protein-based drugs that are out there, if you can get those by email instead of getting them from the pharmacy, it's conceptually going to be a very different world. The idea, as Venter describes it, is for every major hospital, clinic, and corporation in the world to own a DBC. If a viral outbreak hits, the vaccine could be sent around the world in a digital file in minutes and produced locally instead of being stockpiled and shipped at. We could stop pandemics in their tracks. Venter said. I phoned Daniel Gibson, a scientist at Synthetic Genomics who invented the DNA assembly. He was just the DBC, but when it came to Venter's future aspirations, a DNA construction centralized. That's 99.999% of the raw materials go to waste. It's an incredibly wasteful and expensive process. Trying to solve 20 waste.
Building 2,000 genes with just a few milliliters.
Yo, what's good, you guys? I think I'm back. Am I back? I think we're back.
Introducing mutations increasing. Synthesizing DNA is prone to introducing unwanted gematria.
Am I back? I think we're back.
Fragmenters digital to biological. Converters real.
Hold on, let me try this one.
Revolution is the Marxist concept of overthrowing capitalism in all countries through the conscious revolutionary action of the organized working class. For theorists, these revolutions will not necessarily occur simultaneously, but where and when local conditions allow a revolutionary party to successfully replace bourgeois ownership and rule, and install a worker state based on social ownership of the means of production. In many Marxist schools, such as Trotskyism and communist left, the essentially international character of the class struggle and the necessity of global scope are critical elements, and a chief explanation of the failure of socialism in one country. The end goal of such internationally oriented revolutionary socialism is to achieve world socialism and later a communist society. Communism. That is the October Revolution of 1917 in Russia sparked a revolutionary wave of socialist and communist uprisings across Europe. Most notably the German Revolution, the Hungarian Revolution, the end of Russia, and the Revolutionary War. World revolution is the Marxist concept of overthrowing capitalism in all countries through the conscious revolutionary action of the organized working class. For theorists, these revolutions will not necessarily occur simultaneously, but where and when local conditions allow a revolutionary party to successfully replace bourgeois ownership and rule, and install a worker state based on social ownership of the means of production. In many Marxist schools, such as Trotskyism and communist left, the essentially international character of the class struggle and the necessity of global scope are critical elements, and a chief explanation of the failure of socialism in one country. The end goal of such internationally oriented evolutionary is to achieve world socialism and later a communist society.
The colonization of the organized class. These revolutions will not necessarily occur simultaneously. World revolution is not overthrow capitalism in all countries through the conscious revolutionary action of the organized working class. For theorists, these revolutions install a workers' state based on social ownership of the means of production, in many Marxist schools, such as Trotskyism and communist left, the essentially international character of the class struggle and the necessity of global scope are critical elements and the chief explanation of the failure of socialism in one country. The end goal of such international Aryan revolutionary socialism is to achieve world socialism and later a communist society. Communist move.
World revolution is the Marxist concept of overthrowing capitalism in all countries through the conscious revolutionary action of the organized working class. For theorists, these revolutions will not necessarily occur simultaneously, but where and when local conditions allow a revolutionary party to successfully replace bourgeois ownership and rule, and install a worker state based on social ownership of the means of production. In many Marxist schools, such as Trotskyism and communist left, the essentially international character of the class struggle and the necessity of global scope are critical elements.
You don't get it, Cuts. Aleister Crowley and Manly P. Hall and the fucking World Revolutionary Movement and little Marxist movements and fucking gematria, anti-Jesuit gematria are functions. You know, they're functions of the World Revolutionary Movement. You don't get it. We have to do our four ciphers fake gematria. Dude, you can't have fucking a World Revolutionary Movement without like some type of 1984 Marxist communist gematria. I mean, you know what I mean? Anti-Jesuit gematria. I mean, you know, you can't have a fucking World Revolutionary Movement against the Jesuits without fake gematria. I get it. 1919. I get it, Quacker. You can't have a fake anti-Jesuit gematria revolution against the fucking New World Order and the Jesuits without fucking four ciphers of fake gematria and lie about gematria and what it even is. You can't do that. You can't have a revolution without some fucking lying about the meanings of words, like straight up out of 1984. No! You can't have the New World Order fucking communist Marxist World Revolutionary Movement agenda revolution happen unless you lie about everything. I mean, you know, you can't do that. Don't they have to? Doesn't a revolution like entitle them to like just lie about every single thing? Wouldn't that be like what the requirement for the said revolution? When they just make up everything as backwards and they're like, no, it was all wrong. It's all like this now. It's the world. I mean, it's world fucking. I mean, you know, check in with the robot. They're like, dude, fuck out of here. The fucking quacks. My God, the Jesuits are doing gematria. I was struck in the Soviet Union, which emerged during Reagan's illness and eventual death when I was in the dream and the prospect of the Jesuits are such a powerful elite force, you guys. They've been killing almost all of you, every one of you. Hollywood celebrities and fucking sports authority gods and fucking randos from Hollywood, from the mainstream media. The Jesuits are so powerful. They've been killing all of them and rappers and just random, like anyone in the news that you find when there's like a bunch of kids that died or whatever. The Jesuits are killing them all. Buy the code. Oh my God, buy today. You need to have a fucking the world revolutionary movement against the Jesuits and do gematria to counter them doing gematria, but none of it's really actually gematria. It's just like some shit you guys do on the quackulator. Like, fuck out of here.
The comments mounted for a popular front of liberal capitalists against fascism. Then,
No, there's no Jesuits doing gematria. No, there's not.
the Cummington was disbanded on request.
Zachary, if there was Jesuits doing gematria, don't you think your boy Zachary K. Hubbard would have caught one fucking Jesuit doing gematria by now? Like dead in the act, just dead to rights, red-handed. Don't you think they would have caught them?
World revolution is the Marxist concept of overthrowing capitalism in all countries through the conscious revolutionary action of the organized working class.
The Jesuits were and the Pope were killing everybody with gematria. Don't you think you could find Derek's Gematrianator calculator app on his or website on his phone? Dude, they need to do like forensic analysis of these Jesuits and the Pope and all the Catholics and all the Christians and their phone and make sure they're